Again tonight. Looking forward to a fantastic ball game this evening with the Menominee Maroons taking on the Jets out of North Central, just Powers, Michigan. If you're heading north and you want to head to Iron Mountain, you take a left at that intersection there, and that is where Powers is located. So that is where I am this evening. Looking forward to a fun one here with the undefeated North Central Jets hosting these Menominee Maroons, with Menominee coming into this contest with 1 win and 2 losses, while the Jets, they are undefeated at 3-0. And of course, the 8-man football state championship Jets as well. A lot of the players on this team played on that football team, as it's a very talented and athletic squad, and we're looking forward to some great basketball here. I showed up here a while back, a little bit as halftime was expiring in the junior varsity contest is when I walked into the doors, and this place was packed. Parking is hard to find, but there's still some space out there. There's a few spots open here in the bleachers, so if you're coming here to North Central, better get in here pretty fast, because we have about 7 minutes until the opening tip-off right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. Well, this pregame coverage brought to you by North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. From their friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street in Menominee, or give them a call at 906-863-5592. And also Kane Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Oconto, and Marinette driving you to the game as the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. Well, I did have a chance to talk to head coach Pete Percolosi before I went on the air, so we're going to play that interview for you. When I come back, I'll have your starting lineup and a little bit more pregame coverage, including some talk about the Jets, all after this, right here in your Bay Cities or radio dial. Pregame coverage here in your Bay Cities radio dial, and I'll be joined by a head coach of your Menominee Maroons, Coach Pete Percolosi. Coach, thanks for taking the time and joining me here again tonight.
Oh, you're welcome, Josh.
All right, well, it's a Menominee-County game. It's really actually turned out to be a rivalry game now. I like it when you guys play these small schools. You're here in North Central this year, and it's going to be a good ball game.
It is. The gym was packed already, and they said people coming in said parking places are hard to find, so on top of that, we're playing a very good team here tonight.
Yeah, a team that returns a lot of players, and also we don't like to compare sports, but they're the division, or they're 8-man state champs in the state of Michigan, and when you look at 8-man, it's basically athletes. A majority of them are basketball players, and they have a lot of experience, a lot of talent.
They sure do, and then you put last year's basketball championship, they get a good chance to get another basketball championship this year, so this team is big and talented.
Yeah, they sure are. You mentioned that the majority of the team is back, but they have another player that's 6'6" who's stepping in. They don't have the heights listed, but I do remember the Whitens kid. I think he was like 6'4", and every kid I believe is over 6 foot on this team, and they just have everything going for them.
They do. Whitens he played point guard last year. He's 6'5" and very strong physically and shoot. They got a Cox kid that was coming off the bench last year who was really a force underneath, about 6'2", but he jumps out the gym. So they got the total package for sure up here.
All right, Coach. Total package and also 6-man. We're going to say, you said the parking lot was full. I came in here about 20 minutes ago. JV game just ended the halftime, and it's packed. They love their basketball here in North Central. Kearney, NATO, and North Central, they love basketball, and they have a great team. Everybody shows up.
This is a hotbed for basketball. I think basketball has been the #1 sport up here for a long, long time, and they sure have a nice streak of athletes coming through right now, and a lot of those good athletes are only juniors, so it's going to happen for a while.
And Coach, looking at your team right now, 1 win, 2 losses, playing some tremendous competition, as it was last year. 2 powerhouse Wisconsin schools that defeated you in the previous 2 games. The 1 win over Superior Central, which they haven't played yet. But either way, we can chalk that one to the side. But your team, I believe they possibly could be ready for this one here tonight.
Well, I don't know. We're going to find out pretty soon how good we are. Like I said, this team we're playing tonight is probably a little bit better than Southern Door, just simply because of the overall size. I think I've seen some good things from our team. I thought we got a little bit fatigued against Southern Door. I think they're a little bit more in game shape than we are. But I like what we're doing so far. We had one lull in Southern Door where they went on a 20-2 run. That kind of sealed the deal. But we started that game on a 15-2 run ourselves. So we're capable of doing good things also.
Coach, normally at this point in the season, you're a game behind where you really have your team figured out. And only by the 5th game, you know what you can expect from your team, who to put it in certain situations. You're still working on that, but you've had a lot of these guys for many years, so really you have to feel pretty confident with the players that you have at this point in the season.
We do. It's unfortunate that Tanner couldn't be ready early, but we're trying to get him into the mix and get him a little bit better playing condition. So he's going to help us down the stretch. And I thought our bench overall played very well in Anago. They came and did some great things. They struggled a little bit against Southern Door, but it's not because of lack of effort.
Coach, what do you think you have to do tonight to beat this team here at North Central?
Well, if we want any chance at all, you can go through all the X's and O's you want, but the bottom line is we have the defensive rebound when they miss a shot, and we have to get back on defense and transition quickly because they really push the ball and they go hard to the basket.
All right, Coach, it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the game tonight, so I'll talk to you after the game. Good luck to you and the Maroons tonight.
Okay, thank you very much, Josh.
And there you have head coach Pete Berglosi here of your Menominee Maroons. It's the first meet against they have never witnessed. During the interview, the Menominee Maroons were warming up down below, and there's a stage right behind their basket, and the curtains were closed. Also, they opened the curtains, and there's a nice Christmas display. And then there's one kid got a drum set out there. They've been doing a drum solo for the last 2.5 minutes. And interesting. Some boys different. Never seen it before. It's pretty cool the way they open up the curtain Christmas display. And a young man having this drum solo. Anyway, frame coverage here. Looking for a new set of wheels. Check out Riverside Auto on Highway 64. Whether it's a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, they will help you get into the perfect car. At Bayside's Motorsports, they specialize in performance work and aftermarket accessories to keep motorcycle, ATV, or snowmobiles running at the top of their game. Best of luck from Bayside Motorsports in Swamico. Game coverage right here in your Bay Cities Radio Dial. I'm Josh Keller. Glad you're along with me again this evening. Menominee Maroon boys basketball. With the Maroons on the road taking on the North Central Jets here in Powers. Girls basketball action here this evening. Actually not here, but on our sister station, Sports Radio 570. The Marinette Marines taking on the Menominee Maroons on the girls basketball side of things. Tip-off set for a little after 7 o'clock over there with Kit Donaldson and Eric Bergstrom having the call on our sister station. So the girls on 570 AM and the boys tonight here on Powers on 103.7 FM. And a standing ovation and a good applause by that young man with the drum solo. And we're going to have the starting lineup for you in just a little while. Now we're going to stand up and rise to bring in this evening national anthem, and we will send it down courtside. Right here in Bay Cities Radio Dial.
Take a break on the Eagle for the national anthem. We'll be back with starting lineup some more after.
Right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Again, I'm Josh Keller. Glad you're hanging out with me here this evening from Powers, Michigan. The North Central Jets taking on the Menominee Maroons. As the North Central Jets coming into this game, 3 wins, no losses out of the Skyline Conference. They have wins over Stevenson 78-27, Rapid River 73-37. Then they defeated Kearney NATO last week 74-48. And so they've really been taking care of teams. They're going to be in Superior Central on January 5th. While the Menominee Maroons out of the Great Northern Conference, no conference games yet. They're coming off a loss to Southern Door 48-57 this past Friday. So that's the way it looks right now. Heading into this contest, with Menominee losing to Southern Door. Before that, they lost in Anago, and they had a win over Superior Central as they opened up the season about a week and a half ago. Or actually a week ago is what it was. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineup tonight. Let's start off first with the visiting team this evening. Your team that you're listening to back at home in Menominee. Starting tonight for the Menominee Maroons. A 5'9" senior, number 4, Caleb Kleiman. 6-foot junior number 12, Marcus McKinney. 6-foot junior number 20, Hunter Haas. 6-foot 2-inch senior number 24, Adam Nolde. And the 75 rounds off with a 6-foot 2-inch junior number 34, Levi Kempka. Again for Menominee, Kleiman, McKinney, Haas, Nolde, and Kempka. Head coach Pete Percolosi for the 1 and 2 Menominee Maroons, assisted by Steve Shazinski. Now let's take a look at the North Central Jets. No heights listed for the Jets. Starting tonight for them, a junior, number 4, Seth Pulfus. A junior, number 14, Dawson Bilski. A junior, number 21, Bobby Kleiman. Senior, number 24, Troy Ekberg. And a 75 bronze off with a junior, number 30, Jason Whitens. And actually, Morgan Cox is starting, senior, not number 4, Seth Pulfus. So it is Morgan Cox getting the start tonight for the North Central Jets. Again, for North Central, it is Bilski, Kleiman, Ekberg, Whitens, and Cox. Head coach Adam Mercer for the undefeated Jets, 3 wins and no losses, assisted by Gerald Whitens. The junior varsity game wrapped up earlier on. The North Central Jets ran away with that one as they defeated the Menominee Maroons 65-30 at the JV level. No freshman team for Menominee, so I will not have a freshman score to report to you all season long. Well, the Menominee Maroons in their road maroon jerseys, white numbers, gold trim with the white stripes on the side as they cross with the maroon M on there as well, or a white M with the gold trim on the maroon shorts. While the Jets, they are in their home white jerseys, red numbers, black trim with JETS Jets across the front. Adam Nolde will be jumping for Menominee. To jump for North Central will be Morgan Cox. Menominee will go to the hoop on the left on your Bay Cities radio down. North Central will jump on over to the right side. And they're underway here. The North Central Jets now handles between the wings. Kick over left side. It'll be Jason Whitens. Whitens doesn't want it. Quick back on top now into the hands of Troy Ekberg. Skip it over to the right side. It's Dawson Bilski. Bilski down low to Whitens. Whitens head fake once. Takes a shot and it's up and good for Jason Whitens. And they're up early 2-0. Quick to be off the other way. Adam Nolde on top. He'll rotate things to McKinney. Now to Kleiman. Kleiman to McKinney. Low post in the baseline. Kicks it back over left side to Hunter Haas. As he was in trouble, Haas finds lane. He'll drive it a little float for Hunter Haas. The answer rattles, falls, and drops in for Hunter Haas to get 2 for Menominee side of the ball game and right back up. As a little memo passing my way, the Menominee Marinette Marine girls basketball game is on WAGN AM 1340. A steal for the Maroons. McKinney lays it in. They're up by 2, or tying they're up by 2 right now, 4-2, on the quick steal for Marcus McKinney. So the M&M girls basketball game is on WAGN AM 1340. I apologize for the error. Now back on top between the wheels, controlling. It'll be Bobby Kleiman for the Jets. Kleiman over to Whitens. Whitens drives into the free throw line. He'll take a jumper up, no good. Rebound on the 4. Who has it? Levi Kempka does for Menominee. So Kempka's outlet pass to Marcus McKinney with Menominee on top right now, 4-2, 6:44 to go here in this opening quarter. McKinney over to Hunter Haas. Haas over to Nolde. Head fake 3 for Nolde with Whitens on him. He'll drive in, now drop back, kick over to McKinney to the left wing. McKinney finds Kempka on the baseline. Levi drives in, low post outside, jumps out in the lane, draws a triple team, takes a shot. He was hacked, no call there. Rebound tipped down, it goes over to North Central. Bobby Kleiman, right side of the floor, now across the timeline, center side. He'll slow things up to the top of the key. Now over to the right wing will be Dawson Bilski. Bilski guarded tightly by McKinney. He'll skip it now back on top to Whitens, deep off that top of the key, right by the middle circle, and Caleb Kleiman will pick him up. Kleiman now over to the left side, he'll whip it off into the hands of Dawson Bilski. Bilski back on top to Whitens. Whitens to McKinney on him. He'll zip it down to the low post. Baseline jumper on the way. Rattles does not go. Rebound high in there. Hauling down is Ekberg. And they're going to call it a jump ball situation. Arrow in favor of Menominee as he was tied up with Adam Nolde. As Nolde tied him up. And now it's going to be Menominee ball with the Maroons on top 4-2. 6 minutes remaining here in this opening quarter. Right now, 4 points for the Maroons, 2 for McKinney, 2 for Hunter Haas. Climbing out, looks right, he'll drive left. Little jumps up and kick it over to Haas. Wide open 3 left corner for Hunter Haas. High arcing shot, and he got it. Hunter Haas drinks a triple for the Menominee Maroons, and the Menominee now on top by 5. It's 7-2. Outlet pass, and the Jets break it. Jason Whitens over to the low post, right side, driving in. It'll be Troy Ekberg. He'll kick it to the left side. Kleiman jumped into that passing lane, knocked it out of bounds. They tried to work it on the baseline to Bobby Kleiman, who was standing on the left quarter, and Caleb Kleiman saw the pass, and he poked that one down into the hallway. So the Jets inbound now underneath their own basket. And they'll throw it high on top to Whitens. Whitens between the wheels. He'll drive on Nolde. Now he'll drop back, skip it back over left side to Bilski. Bilski drives on Haas. He'll pull up for a free throw line jumper left side extended. No good, but he was fouled. Leaned into Hunter Haas, and Haas will pick up his first personal foul. Team's first in the game into the line to shoot free throws. It is going to be Dawson Bilski, the first free throws of this contest. Again, Menominee on top by 5. 7-2, 5.5 minutes remaining. We are in this opening quarter. First free throw on the way, and it rattled and dropped in. And out to the line to shoot the next one will be Dawson Bilski again, and he'll make that one as well. Now Marcus McKinney across that timeline quickly for Menominee. He'll find Caleb Kleiman. Quick pass into the corner. Adam Nolde's open for 3. Rattle couldn't get the drop in. High rebound. Falling that one in is Troy Eckberg. And the North Central Jets, they want to run the length of the floor. Jason White will now pull it back. Now on top, he'll swing things to Bilski. Bilski zipped to the low post, goes off the legs of Bobby Kleiman. He's trapped below the basket, had to bounce it back on top, and it's knocked away by Caleb Kleiman. And Caleb now middle of the floor for Menominee. He'll slow it down to the right wing. Hold things between the wheels. Now he'll drop back. Caleb looking for Nolde. Won't find him. Tight man-to-man defensive platter now by the North Central Jets. And Kleiman will observe the situation, call a play. Adam Nolde, the right corner, doesn't move. He'll drive baseline layup on the way for Nolde. Nice, quick, strong move. Adam Nolde lays it in. Blue right past the defender on that one. And Menominee's lead back up to 5. 9-4, Maroons. 4:41 to go. Opening quarter. Left side control will be Dawson Bilski. Bilski to the free throw line now. Morgan Cox. Cox nearly had it stolen away, and it goes over to Jason White into the right corner. Longs get past left side. Head fake 3 for Bilski. Bilski drives in a little finger roll way off the money. Rebound by Levi Kempka's outlet pass to Haas. Will give it to McKinney. The Maroons now want to run. He'll slow it down as they cross the timeline. And Marcus McKinney now to the right wing. He'll take it to the top of the key. Do a little crossover. Marcus will head say. He'll drive in over to Nolde quickly. 3. Adam Nolde left wing. Got it! Adam Nolde gets it to go now. And a quick timeout will be called by Adam Mercer. And the Menominee Maroon fans on their feet cheering on their team as Menominee is on top 12-4. A quick timeout down below. We'll take good as well. Back after this, New Bay City's radio dial.
Esser Glass of Menominee has over 100 years of experience in the glass business. Visit the glazing contractors at Esser's for all your glass needs, such as general glass replacement in windows and frames, custom mirrors, insulated glass units, screen replacement, or frameless glass shower doors. Esser Glass is proud to be a Menominee Maroon sponsor in the community. Esser Glass at 821 7th Street in Menominee.
Well, a timeout call down below.
Great season and good luck.
By Adam Mercer of the North Central Jets, the head coach for them, with Menominee now on top by 8, 12-4 after a three-pointer drop down by Adam Nolde. He has 5 points, and Hunter Haas also have 5 points for the Menominee Maroons. The Maroons are going to apply a full court press here on the inbound as Morgan Cox looking to get it in, and he will to Dawson Bilski. And Bilski over to Kleiman across the timeline. That's Bobby Kleiman between the wheels now, facing a 2-3 Menominee Maroon zone. Over to the right side, Jason Whitens. Whitens pass knocked away, stolen by McKinney. McKinney, he'll slow it down now as it was all the way into the right corner. He'll square up and pull it for a triple off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound on the floor, they're fighting for it. Bilski has it. Outlet pass to Bilski now to Troy Eckberg. Eckberg comes up, lays it up there, and it's good. So Troy Eckberg gets a lay in. It's a 6-point Menominee Maroon lead. Marcus McKinney to the right wing. 3:42 to go. We are in the opening quarter. Caleb Kleiman looking for McKinney. Can't find him. It says Hunter Haas to the left side. Eckberg hops out on Haas defensively. Haas dribbles a couple times, picks it up. Now he'll look for Caleb Kleiman. Kleiman had it, and it's knocked out of bounds last touch by North Central. It goes off the thigh of Troy Eckberg. Hunter Haas made a mistake there. Took a 3 dribble standing, then he picked up his dribble, and the defense collapsed on him. Luckily, Kleiman came to help, but a jet poked it away, but it goes off his thigh. So the Maroons will inbound underneath their own basket, leaving the game Morgan Cox for the North Central Jets, and now Seth Polfus will enter. And the inbound goes to Marcus McKinney for Menominee. McKinney gets picked from Kempka. Now he'll take it to the right elbow. Marcus finds lane. He'll drive it in. Bounce pass over to left corner. Haas. Quick pass over to Kleiman now left wing. Back on top, they'll control, and Kleiman will direct traffic with 3:18 remaining opening quarter. 12-6, 6-point lead right now for the Menominee Maroons. McKinney a crossover, little finger roll for Marcus. Too strong, missed it, no good. Had a nice move, couldn't get it to go. Jason Whitens now is running for the Jets. Whitens to hesitate. No look pass over to the right wing. Head fake 3 is Dawson Bilski. Now he'll step back and take the 3 and drain it. Nice shot for Dawson Bilski, who now has 5 points. 3-point Menominee lead, 12-9, under 3 minutes remaining opening quarter. McKinney to Kleiman over to Haas, left corner. Haas looking for Nolde, can't find him. Now he'll drive around to the left side, and Adam Nolde being hassled very tightly by Whitens. He'll drive in, now he'll drop back, and on him is Troy Eckberg. Nolde, finger roll in the lane, high, that sounds good. Nice strong move for Adam Nolde to get that one to go to answer. He now has 7 points for Menominee. 2:39 remaining, first quarter, 5-point Menominee Maroon lead. Across the timeline, Jason Whitens. Kleiman will pick him up there. Now back on top, they'll find Ekberg. Ekberg over to Whitens, head fake three. He'll lose Kleiman. Kleiman will hop right back on him. A little fade away from the free throw line for Whitens. No good. Kleiman the rebound. All up pass to Marcus McKinney for Menominee. And Marcus to the right wing. It's Adam Nolde. Nolde to the right side, back on top to Kleiman. Now to Hunter Haas, left wing. Haas being guarded tightly again by Bilski, and Bilski looks left. And he'll stick with him now. Now Adam Nolde over to Marcus McKinney, left wing. McKinney feeds Kempka, low post left side. Levi spinning in the low post. Picks it up now on top to Kleiman. Caleb Kleiman directing some traffic. Head coach Berkolosi calls for play. Has it in there now. Haas left side. He'll find a lane. A little floater. It's good. They're going to whistle it off and say he was fouled on the floor. I believe he was fouled on the floor, but nice strong move for Hunter Haas. Being aggressive and going to the hole. And so the Maroons will inbound underneath their own basket. Checking into the game, it's going to be Marcus Krasinski. Exiting will be Bobby Kleiman for the Jets, as they whistle Dawson Bilski for his first, team's first on the Jets with 2 minutes remaining opening quarter. Adam Nolde to inbound. He'll wheel to Marcus McKinney left side. Now back on top to Caleb Kleiman. With it being a 5-point Menominee lead, 14-9. Now we have a 3-second violation called the Menominee. Nathan Nowak to check into the game for the Maroons. He will replace Caleb Kleiman. So, again, incoming Nathan Nowak for the first time today. The first substitution of the game for the Menominee Maroons. And he'll have his hands full, picking up across the timeline. Seth Polfus. Nowak sticking with Polfus, and now he'll work it over to the right side of Krasinski. Krasinski to the right wing. Now back on top left side to Dawson Bilski. Deep three, way out that left wing. No good. High rebound in the air. Adam Nolde for the Maroons. I'll let pass to Haas. Haas over to Levi Kempka. Kempka drives in. They're going to call a traveling violation on Levi Kempka. Levi caught the ball, must have a little stutter step, so he'll turn it over. Now Tanner Mathias will check in and replace Levi. With a 5-point Menominee lead, 94 seconds to go, first quarter here in Powers, Michigan, where the Maroons take down the North Central Jets. Lob over to Krasinski to the right side. He wants a quick script and fire up a three. Bricked it off, no good. And no one is there for the rebound. He ran all the way to the other side of the floor. That's how bad it bricked out. Nearly over the half-court stripe. Over to Whitens, threw it right in the hands of Marcus McKinney. And McKinney now, head fake once. McKinney spinning the lane, loss of ball. That's me out of bounds. He thought he was fouled. They're going to say he was not fouled. And head coach Perklos is beside himself as Whitens came up there and collided with McKinney in the air, and they gave the ball to the Jets. So another missed opportunity and a bad call or a no call there, and Dawson Bilski now to the right wing. He'll lob it to the free throw line. Jason Whitens. Whitens back over left side, now over to Whitens to the free throw line. Quick release on the way for Whitens, and it's good. Jason Whitens gets his first 2 points today. 3-point Menominee Maroon lead, 1 minute remaining opening quarter, 14-11 Maroons. Marcus McKinney now, he'll set things up to the top of the key. Control Nathan Nowak. He'll look right, go to left side. Haas finds lane. Hunter pulls up for a 6-foot jumper into the post. No good. Rebound rolls out to Krasinski. And Marcus Krasinski with 44 seconds to go. We'll give it over to Seth Polfus. Now back over to Krasinski. Over to the free throw line. Skip pass over to the left side. It's Bilski. Bilski will take a three, and it's good to tie the game. His second triple of the game. We're tied up at 14. 30 seconds to go opening quarter. And head coach Berkolosi calling for a last shot here. With it all knotted up at 14 apiece. The Jets going on a little bit of a run. The Maroons leading it by as much as 8. The Jets led it by 2 to open up the game. And now Marcus McKinney just dropping back on him is Seth Polfus with 15 seconds remaining. And McKinney looking around now to 12 here in this first quarter. McKinney does crossover. He'll find lane pass everybody. Marcus McKinney drives in. He drew the foul. He'll go to line to shoot too as he couldn't get him to drop in. Way to attack the basket is Marcus McKinney, and he'll pick up the foul on Troy Ekberg, his first, team's second. And now Marcus to the line with 8.6 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. So Marcus McKinney has 5 points, 2 points this evening so far. First free throws of the night by the Menominee Maroons. And Marcus squares, releases, first one comes up short. He will shoot another one. Off the bench, Morgan Cox to check in. Also Bobby Kleiman back in for the Jets. Jason Whitens and Troy Ekberg will exit for North Central. So Marcus McKinney back up to the line to shoot the second one here. With the North Central Jet student section singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's one way to distract, and it worked because Marcus McKinney missed that one as well. Rebounded by the Jets. 4 seconds ago, 3 seconds. Bobby Kleiman trying to go past everybody, and they're going to say he was fouled driving to the hole. I don't know how Marcus McKinney went for the steal and knocked the ball away, and they couldn't call a foul. Non-shooting foul. And now the Jets with 2.8 seconds to go will inbound right in front of head coach Pete Perkolosi. Marcus Krasinski to trigger it in. Krasinski works it high on top. Quick release 3 on the way, and it's way off. No good, and they're going to call a foul, I guess, at the buzzer. I think they did. Going over the back of Tanner Mathias. Let's see if they're going to whistle the foul. We're going to have a push in the back. It's a non-shooting foul, but this one could be a good or a important foul because Morgan Cox picking up his first, team's third. End of the first quarter, tied at 14 here in North Central. Back after this, your Bay City's Radio Dial.
Looking for a credit union that truly cares about you and the community you live in? Then you ought to stop and see the folks at Bay Shore Credit Union. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Marinette, Menominee, and Oconto counties. Whether it's everyday banking, a new auto loan, new mortgage, even a consolidation loan, they can help. And it's never too early to start establishing good credit. Bay Shore Credit Union. Located at 1514 Cleveland Avenue, Marinette, they're looking forward to meeting you.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that makes people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Tony Furton focuses on how benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Tony Furton in Menominee at 906-863-4464 and put the life back in life insurance.
Well, the end of the first quarter here from Powers, Michigan has the Menominee Maroons and the North Central Jets all tied up at 14. As we begin this second quarter, the Jets will have it with North Central still going to the hoop on the right on your Bay Cities radio dial. Bobby Kleiman now will hand it off over to Seth Pulfus. Pulfus guarded by Nathan Nowak. Kick pass over to the left side. Bobby Kleiman will hesitate, drive in. Baseline's cut off by Hunter Haas. Now he works it high back on top. Head fake three for Bilski. Now he'll drive in. Kick on top into the hands of Seth Pulfus. Into the corner now. They'll find Kraczynski down below. Morgan Cox, a jumper, hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Hunter Haas from Menominee. Caleb Kleiman now coming up for the Menominee Maroons. He'll find Nolde to the right corner. Nolde checks right. He'll drive left. Little jump stop to the free throw line. And he'll pull up for a jumper, and it's good for Adam Nolde. Adam Nolde, 9 points now for the Menominee Maroons to get the lead back by 2. Menominee led this one by as much as 8 in the first quarter. Over to the top of the key, controlling is Dawson Bilski. He'll pull it for a free throw line jumper. No good. Cox, good box out rebound. In trouble now. Has to roll it back over to the right wing, and he's going to be fouled on the floor as Nathan Nowak a little late getting there. And so Nathan Nowak will be picking up his first personal foul. Team's third on Menominee. And Jason Whiten's checking back into the game. He'll replace Dawson Bilski. And to inbound will be Marcus Kraczynski underneath his own basket, and Haas will jump out on him. 7:13 to go, first half, 2-point Menominee Maroon lead 16-14. High pass goes on top to Whitens, and Whitens will drive to the free throw line. Quick pass down below, layup on the way up, no good, missing the bunny. Seth Pulfus, and the rebound is tipped back on top to Whitens. Whitens a little jump shot, kick over to the right side. They rotate things to the top of the key. A 3-ball on the way. Bobby Kleiman was open, and it's good. Kleiman's first points of the game. And the Jets have a 1-point lead. They led it in the first quarter by 2. Now they have a 1-point lead. And they'll walk to the top of the key. Long skip pass over to Tanner Mathias. He'll pull up for a jumper, and it's good for Tanner. Just inside the 3-point line, Mathias gets his first points. And the Maroons have the lead right back, 18-17. Bobby Kleiman now across the timeline. They'll give it into the hands. Left side, they'll rotate it to Seth Pulfus. Pulfus doesn't want it. Now back on top to Kraczynski. Kraczynski, he'll hesitate, drive in. Now back on top to Kleiman. Bobby Kleiman, that is. Guarded by Nathan Nowak. Nowak picked his pocket, stole it from him. Nowak now running with a 1-on-2 breakaway. Nathan left-handed layup. Too strong off the glass. A tip is good by Hunter Haas. Hunter Haas came up to clean up the garbage right. Nathan Nowak's miss, but a nice steal by Nathan Nowak to take it away from Bobby Kleiman. Menominee on top by 3, 20-17. Coming up top side, Bobby Kleiman again. Over left wing now, Seth Pulfus. Pulfus with Caleb Kleiman on him like a glove. Forces him to work it over to Jason Whitens. Whitens almost lost the ball, but he gets it right back. Morgan Cox pass down below, and it's blocked. They're going to call a foul on Tanner Mathias. Morgan Cox was in there down below, and Tanner Mathias playing tight defense, and Tanner picks up his first personal foul, team's fourth, and Morgan Cox to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So Cox will step up. He doesn't have any points today. His first free throw attempts, and the first one rims out. Levi Kemka and Marcus McKinney checking into the game for Menominee. Hunter Haas and Nathan Nowak will exit. And back in is Dawson Bilski and Troy Ekberg for the North Central Jets, with Kraczynski and Pulfus exiting for North Central. 6:02 to go. We are in the second quarter. 20-17 Maroons. Cox next free throw is off the back there. No good. Marcus McKinney high in the air for the rebound after the 2 misses from the free throw line. And McKinney coming up top side. He'll look at Kemka. Won't give it to him. Instead, it's Adam Nolde deep off that right wing. Whiten's on him. Nolde, nice pass. Tanner Mathias, low post to the free throw line. Levi Kemka now back on top to McKinney. McKinney will bring it back with a tight man-to-man defensive platter now by the Jets. Caleb Kleiman now left side. Kleiman on top to Kemka. Kemka finds lane. He'll pull up for a shot. It's off the glass. No good, but they're going to say he was fouled on the floor. Morgan Cox picking up his second personal foul. Team's fourth. A nice drive by Levi Kemka. Cox was out of place, and Kemka took it to him. When Cox was late getting there defensively, he fouled him. Nolde to inbound underneath his own basket, and it goes to McKinney, who bobbled in and goes out of bounds. Off the fingertips of McKinney. He took his eye off the ball as he went to observe the defense, and the Maroons turn it over. Whiten's now across town very quickly. Over to Kleiman now, back on top to White. A long three, top of the key, off the back of the iron, no good. And Levi Kemka hustles down the rebound. And Kemka will now give it over to Marcus McKinney. That's a deep three, 5 feet off the top of the key for Jason White. They like to shoot the threes deep, close, wherever it is. If it's across the half-court line, it looks like they're going to be ready to pop it. Nolde now to the base on left side. He has to dribble out of trouble as Jason White was on him. Over to McKinney, who's open for a three, left corner for Marcus. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound being fought for, and hauling in is Dawson Bilski, and I think they're going to get Levi Kemka for bumping into him. Levi Kemka working hard down below his first. Team's fifth on the Menominee Bruins. And now the Jets will inbound against a full-court Menominee Maroon press, and they'll give it to Bobby Kleiman. Playing catch at Dawson Bilski. Now Jason White's to the top of the key. White's jump stop to the free throw line. Threw it right in the hands of Adam Nolde. They're not going to call a foul. They're going to call it out of bounds. Last touch by North Central. Nolde was boxing out Troy Ekberg. Ekberg pretty much threw Nolde to the ground. No call, but they will give it to the Menominee Maroons. And now McKinney left side of the floor coming up for Menominee. And McKinney gives it over to Kleiman now to the right wing. Kleiman finds lane. He'll drive, and it's cut off now back on top to McKinney. That's Marcus McKinney, feeds Tanner Mathias, low post, right side. Mathias drives in. Quick pass over to Kleiman, left corner. Over to Nolde, quickly. Nolde for three, left side, off the back there. No good. We have a whistle called away from the ball while the ball is in the air. They're going to call a foul, a push on Tanner Mathias when he is trying to get position for the rebound. Sixth team foul on Menominee, the second on Tanner. And now coming up, Dawson Bilski. And Bilski works over to the right side to Bobby Kleiman. Kleiman finds lane. It's blocked by Marcus McKinney. They're going to call a foul on McKinney. Clean block by Marcus McKinney, and they call a foul. They're going to say he got him on the wrist and it was all ball. Marcus McKinney picks up his second personal, seventh team foul. And to the line will be Bobby Kleiman now to shoot two. With Menominee on top by 3, 20-17, 4:32 remaining here in this second quarter. First free throw rattles, and it fell out no good. Hunter Haas checking in for Marcus McKinney now for the Menominee Maroons. And now on the way will be Bobby Kleiman to shoot the next one. He'll square and release, and Kleiman will miss that one as well. Box out rebound, Morgan Cox offensively. Kick back over to left side. Bilski threw it down to the left corner. It's Kleiman now. Kleiman in trouble. He'll look left. Now he'll drive right. Nice move down below. Pass Tanner Mathias and pass Levi Kemka to lay it in. He now has 5 points with Bobby Kleiman. And Kemka forgot he had to inbound it. He'll have to hustle down to the other side of the floor and give it to Caleb Kleiman. 1 point Menominee Maroon lead, 20-19, 4:07 remaining second quarter. Kemka wants to hurry up a three at the top of the key. Rattled, couldn't get it to go. Rebound, it goes over to Dawson Bilski. And Bilski does a crossover, working against Kleiman and Haas over to Jason Whiten's left side. Whiten's around the perimeter, a little jump stop in the low post, finger off the glass, and it's good. Looked like it was going to pop out, and it dropped in, and now the Jets have the lead 21-20. Caleb Kleiman on top, Levi Kemka. Kemka works over to Haas to the left corner. Hunter Haas head fake once, trying to find Kemka. Now he has it to Levi. Levi spinning the low post, back over to Haas for a three, left wing for Hunter. Rimmed out, another rebounded by North Central. All the pass to White. They're across the timeline quickly. White hesitates. He'll drive in. Shots up. He's hacked by Adam Nolde. So Jason Whitens will go to the line and shoot a couple free throws. And they'll whistle Adam Nolde for his first personal. The team's eighth now on Menominee. And Jason Whitens to the line to shoot two. Only 4 team fouls called on the North Central Jets. And the first free throw is no good, short by Jason Whitens. Checking into the game for Menominee is going to be Robert Mann to replace Tanner Mathias, and Morgan Cox will exit. Robert Mann, a 6'5" junior. And Morgan Cox exited and missed the young man that checked in, and Jason Whitens will make that one for the Jets. 2-point lead for North Central. Caleb Kleiman across the timeline. Now to Levi Kemka. Kemka will find Nolde. Nolde looks right now. He'll drive by, spinning to the free throw line. They'll have a foul called away from the ball. Someone was holding when the Maroon was cutting. I missed the player was Seth Polfus picking up his first personal. Team's fifth on North Central. Nolde to inbound now underneath his own basket. Nolde finds Robert Mann, low post left side. Mann works it back over to Adam Nolde to the right corner. He'll do a crossover, lost the ball. He'll pick it right back up now, working over to Caleb Kleiman, top side. Kleiman directs some traffic, calls for Levi Kempka to the top of the key. He won't give it to him. Instead, Kleiman kicks over to Nolde to the right wing. Nolde drives into the free throw line, now back on top to Caleb Kleiman. 3 minutes to go. We're standing right here in the second quarter. Kleiman for a free throw line jumper. Too strong. Nolde gets his own rebound. Head fake once, goes right back up strong. Rattle couldn't get it to go. The tipper man couldn't go, and Whitens will get the rebound for the Jets. North Central back over to the left side. It's Dawson Bielski. Whitens quick release, 3 left elbow, bricked it off, no good. Rebound Levi Kempka. Kempka for Menominee. We'll look and give it to Caleb Kleiman with 2:42 to go here in this second quarter. 2-point lead right now for the Jets. Levi Kempka topside, does a crossover, now spinning to the free throw line. Levi will drop back, look for some help. He'll give it to Adam Nolde between the wheels. Nolde guarded play by White, so he'll drive to the left hand. He'll pick up to the free throw line, find Kempka for a 3, left wing for Levi, bricked it off, no good. Haas is there for the rebound. Haas goes up strong, no call again. It was stripped away. Now we have a jump ball situation called. And the arrow in favor of North Central. Oh, I'm sorry. Arrow in favor of Menominee. The Maroons will inbound. 2:21 remaining, second quarter. 2-point lead right now for the North Central Jets. Adam Nolde to inbound underneath his own basket for Menominee. They'll find Caleb Kleiman. Topside now to Levi Kempka. They rotate things. Hunter Haas. And Haas finds Adam Nolde to the right side. And Nolde will drop back between the wheels with 2:10 to go. Nolde, NBA 3, top of the key, and it's good for Adam Nolde. He'll step back and drain a triple. He now has 12 points. Menominee has a lead back, 23-22, 2 minutes remaining. We're here in this opening half. On to the top of the key is Troy Ekberg. Ekberg back on top between the wheels, controlling its Polfus. Over to the right side now. He'll find Dawson Bielski. Caleb Kleiman hops on him. Now back on top. The Maroons in a good zone here. Over to Bielski. Quick couple passes. Bielski for 3 off the back of the iron. No good. Caleb Kleiman. Great rebound for Menominee. And Caleb will dribble out of trouble. Head coach Perclusi has him slowing things down to the minute 40 to go in this second quarter. And Kleiman across timeline. He'll slow things down between the wheels. And now Kleiman finds Lane with the pass over to Hunter Haas, who cut in, and it goes out of bounds for a miscommunication. Off the bench now, Marcus Kraczynski. And Kraczynski for the Jets is going to replace Troy Ekberg with 1:31 remaining here in this second quarter. As Troy Ekberg, Dawson Bielski met by Kleiman across the timeline. Hook pass over to Jason Whitens. Whitens works it back over to the left side. Seth Polfus. Polfus quick pass down low and a foul on the Robert Mann, who ran into Bobby Kleiman, and Kleiman will go and shoot a couple of free throws. So Robert Mann picking up his first personal foul. Team's 9th on Menominee. And to the line will be Bobby Kleiman to shoot a couple. He missed 2 before. He's got 5 points overall. With 1:20 remaining here in the second quarter. 23-22, 1-point Menominee Maroon lead. And Kleiman's free throw is up and no good. Hit the back of the iron and rattled out. Morgan Cox checking back into the game now for the North Central Jets. And Dawson Bielski will exit. And back up to the line will be Bobby Kleiman. Next free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2. Tying the game up at 23 with 1:17 to go in the second quarter. Caleb Kleiman across the timeline for Menominee. And Kleiman looks at Hunter Haas. Instead, he'll drive in, kick it over to the baseline for a 3. Left corner, Nolde. Rebound, no good. Rebound by Morgan Cox. I'll let pass to Bobby Kleiman, then run it. Hunter Haas is there. Kleiman goes past him, laid on the way. No good. Rebound by Adam Nolde. And Nolde, they're going to call a double dribble. Nolde did not double dribble that ball. He dribbled it to himself. And now head coach Pete Perholsey is talking to the other official. As it was a great rebound by Adam Nolde. They're going to say he double dribbled out of it. And he dribbled the ball to himself. And so the Jets will have the ball again. Quick inbound to Seth Polfus. Polfus into the corner. Now he'll dribble and work it over to the left side. And Jason White's nearly turned it over. Trapped into the corner. Robert Mann is there, and he works it back on top now to Seth Polfus. Back over to White. He'll find a lane. Drive in. A little jump stop on the way. Off the glass. That's good. White will drop it in. And now a timeout called on North Central. On the Menominee Maroon inbound. The Jets will take the timeout, a quick 30-second timeout. And now, they're talking to the official, and he said he missed the call on that one. But a timeout down below with a Menominee down by 2 points, 25-23 here from North Central. Visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper Outdoor products. From their friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street, Menominee, or give them a call, 906-863-5592. And Kane Chevrolet, Buick GMC, Oconto, and Marinette, driving you to the game as the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. That's Kane. 25-23, 2-point lead right now for the North Central Jets with 40 seconds remaining here in this opening half. Again, the junior varsity game wrapped up earlier tonight with the Jets defeating the Maroons at 65-30. So Levi Kempka to give it in for Menominee. He'll give it to Caleb Kleiman. Nolde, Haas, and Matthias, the other three players out there on the floor. And Kleiman will have it for Menominee. Caleb across the leg and Seth Polfus. And Kleiman will pick it up between the wheels. In trouble now, he'll work it to Hunter Haas. Haas will find Nolde to the left wing. White's on him. And Nolde will set things up between the wheels. Do a little crossover. He'll pick up his dribble. And we're going to Tanner Matthias. A little post left side. Matthias drives in a little right-handed hook shot. It's good for Tanner. Nice strong move for Tanner Matthias for his 4th points today to tie the game up at 25. 17 seconds remaining. The pass is tipped by Hunter Haas. Goes over to Caleb Kleiman. 13 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Nolde at the left wing. Now 9 seconds remaining. Second quarter tied at 25. Last shot coming up here down to 6. Now make it 5. Nolde a crossover. Another crossover to the free throw line. Nolde drives in. Shots off the glass. No good. And he ran into the official who was running on the floor because of the whistle. With 2.9 seconds to go, they're going to say Nolde was fouled when he did the move. So the Maroons will have to inbound it underneath their own basket with it being a non-shooting foul. And they whistled that one on Dawson Bilski. His second team's at 6th. So Kempka to inbound for Menominee. They'll give it over to Caleb Kleiman. 2.9 seconds to go. Caleb pulls up for 3 at the top of the key, and it's no good. Good first half by the Maroons. Good first half for the Jets. It's a good ball game here in Powers, Michigan. Tied up at 25. We'll take a quick break and go back to their halftime show after this on your Bay City's radio dial.
Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair has over 25 years of experience to make your repairs fast, easy, and worry-free. With around-the-clock towing, electronic estimating, early drop-off, pickup, delivery, and the comfort of knowing Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair is an I-CAR Gold Class shop, one of only 25 in the state, located on the corner of Highway 64 and 180 in Marinette. Call 715-732-4544. That's 715-732-4544 to get your estimate today. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair. They take the worry out of your collision repair. Stop in at Colonel K's Pasties to get a taste of the UP. Choose from their large variety of delicious homemade pasties, fresh or frozen. Homemade soups made daily, coffee of the day, and their amazing soft serve ice cream. Make Colonel K's your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dine in, pick up, or drive through. You can't go wrong when you choose Colonel K's. Colonel K's Pasties, located on 10th Street in Menominee. The friendly food shaped like a smile. Stop in and pick up or drive through today.
Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust offers a variety of loan programs, vehicle loans, personal loans, and commercial loans. They do real estate mortgages, offer home equity options, and work with government loan programs. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust is here to serve you in 3 locations: Ludington Street in Marinette, Roosevelt Road in Marinette, and Highway 141 in Crivets. They can show you how to make your banking life easier, save you time, and save you money. Contact them today. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Where can you go to get a bite to eat before or after the game? Dexter's. Dexter's in Menominee has enough seating for the whole team and a menu to fit everyone's taste and appetite. Or call ahead and take your order to go. Dexter's looks forward to seeing you this year. Good luck to all M&M Sports participants. Dexter's, located on 10th Avenue in Menominee. Check out their menu online at Dexter'sRestaurantOnline.com and like us on Facebook.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject. I'm State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, and that's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on, by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, serving Wisconsin and Michigan.
Like good neighbors, State Farm is there. Menards is a place to save big money on all your home improvement needs. Whether you're building or remodeling, Menards has everything you need for your home under one roof. From building materials and tools to paint, carpeting, cabinets, and all the finishing touches, you'll find quality products, helpful, friendly service, and delivery 7 days a week. And at Menards, you'll always find the lowest prices and sales, too. Save big money at Menards.
And back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Hey, looking for a new set of wheels? Check out Riverside Auto, located on Highway 64 in Marinette. Whether it's a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, they will help you get into the perfect car. Also, Bayside Motorsports. They specialize in performance work and aftermarket accessories to keep motorcycle, ATV, or your snowmobile running at the top of its game. Best of luck from Bayside Motorsports in Swamico. Well, halftime here from Powers, Michigan in North Central, with the North Central Jets and the Menominee Maroons all tied up at 25 in a great game that we're seeing here to this evening. And the end of the first quarter was tied up at 14. Now let's take a look and let you know how we got here. We'll start out first with the Jets again, 14 in the first quarter, 11 in the second quarter. Leading the way for them, Dawson Bilski with 8, 7 for Jason Whitens, 6 for Bobby Kleiman, then 4 for Troy Eckberg. Foul trouble for the Jets, 2 on Bilski and 2 on Morgan Cox, and 2 Jets with 1. Let's take a look now at your Menominee Maroons. Their first half, 25 points. Well, 14 in the first quarter, 11 in the second quarter. Leading the way for Menominee is Adam Nolde with 12 points, including a couple three-pointers. 7 for Hunter Haas, who also hit a 3. Then 4 tonight for Tanner Mathias, and 2 for Marcus McKenney. Foul trouble for Menominee, Marcus McKenney and Tanner Mathias each with 2. And then 5 Maroons with 1 foul called on them here this evening. Again, 25-25. It is halftime right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. Again, the junior varsity game wrapped up earlier tonight, 65-30, with the Menominee Maroons losing that one in that junior varsity matchup. We get a score update from the girls basketball game, which is taking place in Menominee, with the M&M game, with the Menominee Maroons hosting the Marinette Marines. I'll pass that along your way as well. That game heard on WAGN AM 1340. Kit Donaldson and Eric Bergstrom have the call over there. In the pregame, I mentioned that it was on 570 AM, but I forgot Monday Night Football. So you have the Lions versus the Saints on Sports Radio 570 on the AM dial. So sports all over your Bay Cities radio dial this evening. But the big one here is in Powers, Michigan, with the Menominee Maroons taking on the North Central Jets, all tied up at 25. Well, a little bit of a break for Menominee after this one. They'll go through almost the entire holidays as they will host the Marinette Marines on December 30th for a 6 o'clock start. You can catch that right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. Well, the North Central Jets after the tonight, they have a long time off, as they won't play again until the Monday after the New Year's. January 5th is when the North Central Jets will play their next game in Superior Central. So that's the way it looks right here, with the Maroons hosting Marinette December 30th and Jets in Superior Central on January 5th. On the girls basketball side of things, again, it's Marinette today, but then after tonight, the Menominee Maroon girls basketball team will not have a game until they play these North Central Jets up here on January 5th for a 6:45 start. Oh, we have like bitty basketball down below. Some youngsters playing. They bring out a smaller hoop for an 8-foot hoop. Lots of little kids running around. Every single one has their hands in the air. Watching us play basketball. We just had our first basket made. And now they'll run the length of the floor. And it's a race to the baseline. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the beginning of your second half. All after this in your Bay Cities radio dial. Keep it right here.
I tell you, Advanced Motors, located in Coleman, has AMSOIL for all your motorcycle, ATV, marine, and vehicle needs. AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Are you or your student moving? Advanced Motors, a U-Haul dealer, also carries packing and moving supplies for all your needs. Stop in or call today at 920-897-2677. That's 920-897-2677. Whew, that's right.
Peshtigo National Bank, your locally owned independent community bank, supports all local high school sports. Since opening in 1901, they've grown to 5 locations in Peshtigo, Coleman, Oconto Falls, Gillett, and Marinette. Hometown banking with your neighbors and friends, Peshtigo National Bank has proudly served the community for over 100 years. Locally owned community banks support and help fund local projects. Keep your banking local and speak with a representative today. Good luck to all area high school teams from Peshtigo National Bank, member FDIC.
Menza & Zach, your local Tempstar dealer. Experts in heating, cooling, and sheet metal. Fully insured in Michigan and Wisconsin. For your residential, commercial, and light industrial needs. Serving all brands. Installation in new construction and remodels. Along with preventative furnace and air conditioner maintenance. 24-hour emergency service available. Check out their website to see a full list of services offered at menzaandzac.com. Located at 60 Water Street in Marinette.
Hi, this is Paul, CEO of the Menominee County Federal Credit Union. We are proud to sponsor high school sports on Bay Cities Radio, and we encourage all of you to support high school athletics as well. We know there's no better way for our young people to learn the lessons of life than by competing in sports. The Menominee County Federal Credit Union, where you dream the dream, will help make it come true. With locations in Powers, Kearney, Stevenson, and Menominee. Persons living or working in Marinette and Menominee counties are eligible for membership.
Find your next truck at Kane, the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay for 2015. From the most dependable full-size pickups on the road, Kane delivers Silverado. Or the most advanced pickup ever, Kane delivers Sierra. Right now, visit Kane in Marinette or O'Connell to enter the Chevrolet Packers Ultimate Fan Sweepstakes. Win a 2016 Chevrolet and other great prizes. Over 300 quality vehicles at KaneGM.com, O'Connell, and Marinette.
Bayside Motorsports and Cycle is your full-line service destination, servicing most makes and models of ATVs and motorcycles, from a simple tune-up and oil change to major engine overhauls. Their expanded service department will have you back on your machine fast. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle also specializes in motorcycle and ATV performance work to keep you a step above your competition. Ask about their service specials. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle in Green Bay or at BaysideMotorsports.com.
Go west on 180 at the holiday to save on cars and trucks every day. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive west on 180 to the riverside. You get to the roundabout, make sure you yield. Don't go straight cause it's all cornfields. Just turn left when you see that sign. Come on in to Riverside. We'll find what you're looking for. Just show up at our front door. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. No overhead seats, you big bucks. Come take a ride if you dare. Out with the cows in the country air. You save big money on your next ride when you see your friends at Riverside. From the west, take 64 until you get to our front door in Marinette. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. One way or another, get to Riverside. One way or another, get to Riverside.
Everybody's talking about affordable insurance.
Bum 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 bum. Call Affordable Insurance today at
864-5000
and find out why
everybody's talking about affordable insurance.
Well, they did a lot of stuff here at halftime in North Central. A couple games of biddy basketball, then they did a free throw shooting contest. Now the teams are out there warming up. It's halftime here in Powers, Michigan, with the North Central Jets all tied up with the Menominee Maroons at 25 apiece. Again, leading scores for the North Central Jets, taking a look at it quickly, 8 for Dawson Bilski, 7 for Jason Whitens. For the Maroons, 12 for Adam Nolde, and 7 for Hunter Haas. Very good, fun ball game actually to watch. Hopefully it's fun listening to it back at home here for this Monday evening. And just see if the Maroons can keep hanging out with the Jets or vice versa. The height advantage completely in the way of the North Central Jets. In pregame warm-ups, when they're doing layups, a lot of the kids, not a lot, but there's a handful of them that were throwing it down. You know, they're dunking the ball down. The officials weren't on, or the referees weren't on yet, so it's not a technical foul unless they're out there on the floor, but they weren't. They came out afterwards, and it's pretty impressive. The Jets, state champs last year, state champs in 8-man football, a very good ball club, very talented, and it's a good test for the Menominee Maroons for UP basketball, as they've actually had some pretty good tests. Losing to a very good Antigo team last week, also losing to the 10th ranked team in the state of Wisconsin in Division 4, I believe, with Southern Door. It's just a lot of fun. Division 4, Division 3 Southern Door is. And the Maroons hanging with the North Central Jets here tonight, all tied up at 25. So Menominee will now travel to the hoop on the right on your Bay Cities radio dial. The Jets will jump on over to the left side. The Jets, I believe, are going to open up a little to begin this second half. On the floor for Menominee, Caleb Kleiman, Adam Nolde, Marcus McKinney, Hunter Haas, and Levi Kempka. For the North Central Jets, it is going to be Dawson Bilski, Bobby Kleiman, Troy Eckberg, Jason Whitens, and Morgan Cox. We're underway here, and Jason Whitens will get the inbound. He'll lob it over into the hands of Kleiman. Now back on top to Whitens between the circles. Whitens picked up by Caleb Kleiman. There's Bobby Kleiman for the Jets, Caleb Kleiman for the Maroons. Bobby Kleiman has in the baseline. He'll drive in. Shots partially blocked by Levi Kempka. Rebound on the floor. They're fighting for it, and they're going to call a traveling violation as Adam Nolde doped the loose ball. Actually, he won the battle fighting for it, but he then slid on the floor for the traveling violation. So good effort for Nolte to stick with it, just arrow in favor of the Jets. And now they're looking to inbound underneath their own basket, and they throw it high in the air, and Marcus McKinney knocked it away. They floated it to Bobby Kleiman, and McKinney jumped up and knocked it out of bounds. So the Jets again will have to inbound from the corner. And to work it in again will be Bilski. Hunter Haas on Bilski, and he'll zip it to the left side to Jason Whitens. And Whitens on that left elbow now to the free throw line. Morgan Cox. Cox in trouble by Nolte. He'll try to drive by and push off the shoulder. And it was stripped by Levi Kemka. And over to Caleb Kleiman now. Caleb will slow it down and give it to Marcus McKinney. McKinney to the top of the key. Works over to Caleb Kleiman to the right wing. And Caleb works it back on top to McKinney. And McKinney directing some traffic over to Haas for a three. Right wing for Hunter. Rimmed out, no good. Bobby Kleiman box out rebound for the Jets. Bobby, all the pass, length to the floor over to Dawson Bilski. Too strong over to Morgan Cox. Cox leaves it in. And Morgan Cox found himself just in the right spot as the ball was sailing out of bounds, and they floated over to him. 2-point lead now for the Jets. Quick pass down low to Adam Nolte. Nolte slipped and was fall from behind. Looks like Eric Cullen. Yeah, he wasn't fouled. Oh, they are going to call a foul. I thought it was a foul on Jason Whitens. His first personal. He pushed Nolte, and Nolte then slipped and fell down as Whitens is a little late getting there. Nolte inbound underneath his own basket now. First team foul here on the Jets to open up this third quarter. Hunter Haas down to the top of the key for Menominee. To the free throw line, Levi Kemka now back over to Haas. Haas will drop back between the wheels and give it to Marcus McKinney. 6:43 remaining, third quarter, 2-point lead for the Jets. And Marcus McKinney now to Caleb Kleiman. Kleiman finds Kemka cut in the hole. Hook shot for Kemka, and it's good. Nice strong move for Levi Kemka. Had the angle and dropped it in and tied the game up at 27. 6.5 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Dawson Bilski will break a man-to-man full court press. Now back on top to Whites. Nearly slow by Hunter Haas. Good job by Haas as Whites tried to get to it, and Haas poked it out. So to inbound will be Bobby Kleiman in front of the North Central Jets. The bench for the Jets. And he'll give it in the hands of Bilski. Bilski had it knocked away again by Marcus McKinney. McKinney just jumped the passing lane. Now Bobby Kleiman inbound again. To the free throw line. Quick release 2 for Ekberg. Rimmed out, no good. Marcus McKinney tips it over to Levi Kemka for the rebound. Now Marcus McKinney across town on the left side of the floor. Tied up at 27. 6:08 remaining here in this third quarter. And Kleiman now to McKinney left elbow. And Marcus McKinney will hold between the wheels. Find Hunter Haas on to Nolte to the right corner. White's on Nolte. He'll feed Levi Kemka. Low post right side. Kemka backs himself in. Look left. Juck right. Hook shot on the way for Kemka. No good. Rebounded by the Jets. Jason White's now across town line quickly. Runs up. A little pick and roll is good. Levi Kemka was there. Good job defensively by Kemka, though. White's goes up high and lays it in. Kemka was there to draw the foul, but pulling up was White's. 2-point lead for North Central. Caleb Kleiman left side now to Hunter Haas. Haas in the corner. Back on top to Nolte. Adam Nolte gets a pick. He'll roll to the top of the key and fire up a three as Nolte airballed. Rebounded by Dawson Bilski. And heavy traffic there. Nolte forced that one. And coming up is Bilski for the Jets. Works over to Whitens. The Maroons in a 2-3 zone. Whitens kicks it back over the left side of Kleiman. Now on top to Bilski. Quick release 3 for Bilski. Bricked off. No good. Nolte is there for the rebound for Menominee. And Adam Nolte centering the floor. Coming up for Menominee. To the right wing. He'll get a pick now. Nolte drops back between the wheels. He'll hesitate, find a lane, drive in, now drop back as Adam, back on top of Kleiman. Caleb swings over to McKinney, 5 minutes remaining here in this third quarter, 2-point lead for the Jets. McKinney, long 2 left wing, he'll drain it. No one picked up McKinney, and he made him pay for it to tie that game up at 29. Full court press applied by the Maroons. The full court man here, on the way, trying to break the timeline. McKinney hassling Troy Ekberg. Now he'll work it across the timeline to Bobby Kleiman. McKinney coming up, and Kleiman ran into McKinney. McKinney's going to be guilty of the foul. So Marcus McKinney now picking up his third personal. 4:44 remaining. Now the officials are talking amongst themselves. And it's a first team foul on the Maroons here in this second half. 4:44 remaining here in the third. And looking to inbound is Dawson Bilski. And Bilski will throw it high on top, and Jason White will hustle it down on the other side of the floor. So Nolte will pick up White defensively. And work to the left side to Bobby Kleiman. McKinney now on Bobby Kleiman. He'll look left, drive to the right side, drop back. McKinney will stick with him. Apply the pressure, high pass over to White's left side of the free throw line. White fakes handoff. Nolte will stick with him. Pass the motor Morgan Cox, and he'll slam it in. Just got behind the coverage and dunked it in when he 6'6", made it look easy. Back to the way, Levi Kempka working against Morgan Cox now. Cox, a little post right side, does a little jump stop, little fade away for Kempka, and it's good to answer. Good job for Kempka to go right back at Cox and get it to go. 32-31, 1 point lead right now for the Jets. Driving in, and a foul up on the floor. As Dawson Bilski will inbound underneath his own basket. Let's see who the guilty foul will be whistled on the Menominee Maroons. Nathan Nowak will enter. Caleb Kleiman will exit. Levi Kempka picking up the foul, his second. Troy Ekberg is exiting it for the Jets, and Marcus Krasinski is in there for North Central. Bilski to inbound underneath his own basket. He'll throw high on top, and it goes over the head. It hit the hands, and it goes off his head. It should be an over and back. There's no call there. It went off of the head of Marcus Krasinski, and he hustled it down the other side of the floor, and they didn't call it over and back. And now back on top, controlling. It'll be Jason Whitens for a three out the back of the iron. No good. Morgan Cox rebound. He fell to the floor. They're going to call travel. And now the Maroons will inbound with 3:45 to go. Down by a point, 32-31. And now coming up top side, it'll be Adam Nolde to the left wing. And Nolde down to Levi Kempka. And Kempka, he'll back his way in. Look left, look right now to Nathan Nowak. And Nowak now to Adam Nolde between the wheels. Nolde skips it over to the left side to Marcus McKinney. And McKinney, pass down low, and it's knocked away and it's stolen. Coming up now is Bilski. And Bilski comes up between the wheels, over to the right side. Look right, Krasinski pass down below, and foul, shots up, and no good. And to the line, Seth Polfus will go, or it will be Bobby Kleiman to go and shoot two. And it looks like they're going to whistle Levi Kempka, I believe, for his third personal. And the first free throw's up, and it is good for Bobby Kleiman. And it's now 32-32, and Morgan Cox will exit. So 32-32. And I have it actually as 32-31. Levi Kempka will exit. Tanner Mathias back in there for the Maroons. Into the line, Bobby Kleiman. Free throw on the wing, and it is no good. Rebounded by the Jets. Finger roll in the lane, no good. McKinney has the rebound after the miss by Krasinski. Now Marcus McKinney coming up now, top side. They'll control to the left wing with 3 minutes remaining. Now over to Nathan Nowak to the left side. Skip pass it to Nolde, backs up for a three. Adam Nolde right corner, got it. Adam Nolde drains a triple for the Maroons, who now has 15 points. 35-32, Menominee. Quick pass over to the right side. The Jets controlling now. Bilski left wing. Now on top to Whitens. Whitens pass over left side again to Bilski. Bilski to Whitens. Menominee on top by 3. 35-32. Quick release 3. Right wing. No good for Krasinski. Rebound Whitens. Whitens goes back to shot. Misses the bunny. Mathias has a rebound for Menominee. And Mathias is fouled by Jason Whitens. Whitens picks up his second personal. Got on the arm, and the Maroons will now have it back on top by 3, 35-32. As now we await. I think they have the score messed up on the scoreboard. I have 1 point less for each team. And a full court press is going to be applied by North Central. Nowak will inbound to Marcus McKinney. And McKinney, 2:23 to go here in this third quarter. It's on the board, 35-32, 3-point lead for Menominee. And McKinney will stay. He'll drive to the baseline, and they're going to say he stepped out when he tried to pass it to the left corner. And it's 35-32 Jets, 2:17 remaining. And coming up here, 35-32 Menominee, that is, I'm sorry. And the cross timeline quickly. And it's going to be Dawson Bilski. Bilski works it over to the left side to Jason Whitens. And he passes it to the corner, and Bobby Kleiman couldn't control it, and it goes out of bounds. 32-35 Menominee on top by 3 with 2:04 to go in this third quarter. Nowak will inbound it to Marcus McKinney against a full court press. And McKinney being hassled by Seth Polfus. The man press will drop back. And Polfus will stick with McKinney. McKinney finds a line. Nice move for McKinney. Couldn't get it to finish. Mathias gets a rebound. Tanner trying to go back up strong. It was stripped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by North Central. So Mathias got the rebound, went to go back up strong, and it was stripped by Jason Whitens. And now Nolde will inbound underneath his own basket for the Maroons. Adam Nolde gives it to Tanner Matthias, low post right side. Matthias right baseline, zips it over. They're going to say he traveled on the pass. So back-to-back turnovers for the Maroons, with them being on top by 3, not helping them out right now. And coming up top side is White against a full court press, and he turned it over again. So both teams back-to-back turnovers. And another full court press is going to be applied. And Adam Nolde will have it this time. And Nolde against this man press. Will drive in, kick it over to Haas, left corner. Haas finds lane. Haas a little floater off the glass, too strong, no good. Rebound being fought for, and it's hustled down by Troy Eckberg. And now across timeline, over to the right side. Bilski quick release, 3 right side. Rim no good. Haas the rebound for Menominee. Outlet pass to McKinney. They're running with 73 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Nolde for a 3 right corner. Rattled, no good. Rebounded by Seth Polfus. He'll zip it left side over to Bobby Kleiman, who has fallen onto the floor. Layup on the way, and it's good. Nice rebound. Krasinski cut to the hole. 1 minute remaining, third quarter, 1 point Menominee Maroon lead. McKinney across time into the right wing. Goldie for a 3 again, right corner, rimmed out, and it's no good, but we have a foul called while the ball's in the air. They're going to call Tanner Matthias are pushing off, and again, they're not happy with the call. So Tanner Matthias picking up his 3rd personal foul. Team's 3rd. 51 seconds to go, third quarter, 1 point lead for Menominee. (34-35). It is Menominee on top by a point. As Matthias will exit, Levi Kempka comes in. Whitens across time quickly, tried to pass to the left side, and Hunter Haas jumped the passing road again and knocked it out of bounds. So 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. 35-34 Maroons. Bobby Kleiman to the left wing. And Kleiman works it on top. Now it'll be Seth Polfus. Polfus now to the right side of Krasinski. Krasinski with 34 seconds remaining. Over to Whitens. Third quarter action. Kleiman drives to the baseline. He'll drive it. It's blocked from behind. They're going to call a foul on Hunter Haas. So Hunter Haas picks up the foul. His 2nd. Team's 4th. Sorry, team's 5th. Man to the line to shoot free throws. Well, it is going to be Bobby Kleiman to shoot 2. He's 2 of 6 tonight. And the first free throw for Kleiman is no good. He missed it. He has 7 points overall. As Morgan Cox is going to come in after this next free throw for the Jets. So Bobby Kleiman back up to the line. He'll score and release, and this one is good. So Kleiman will make the next one. And he will exit. Morgan Cox will come in for him. So Bobby Kleiman gets a break with 31 seconds to go. Tied up at 35. And no offensive full court man press. Will give it to Caleb Kleiman, who checked in. So Kleiman across the timeline. He'll work it over to Hunter Haas now. And Haas on the left side will find Adam Nolde. Nolde being beat up by Jason Whitens. Nolde jump pass to Caleb Kleiman left side with 16 seconds to go. Third quarter action tied at 35 here in Powers, Michigan. Back on top now, Caleb Kleiman between the wheels. 9 seconds remaining. They have the play out they want. Driving back is Caleb Kleiman now. Kleiman finds lane. He'll drive in. Over to Levi Kempka the baseline. Kempka, little fadeaway jumper and up. Rattling does not fall. Rebounded by the Jets. This will end the third quarter. Tied at 35. We're going to take a quick break from Powers, Michigan. Menominee 35. North Central 35. Back after this in your Bay Cities radio dial.
Esser Glass of Menominee has over 100 years of experience in the glass business. Visit the glazing contractors at Esser's for all your glass needs, such as general glass replacement in windows and frames, custom mirrors, insulated glass units, screen replacement, or frameless glass shower doors. Esser Glass is proud to be a Menominee Maroon sponsor in the community. Esser Glass at 821 7th Street in Menominee. Maroons, have a great season and good luck.
Looking for a credit union that truly cares about you and the community you live in? Then you ought to stop and see the folks at Bayshore Credit Union. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Marinette, Menominee, and Oconto counties. Whether it's everyday banking, a new auto loan, new mortgage, even a consolidation loan, they can help. And it's never too early to start establishing good credit. Bayshore Credit Union, located at 1514 Cleveland Avenue, Marinette. They're looking forward to meeting you.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that makes people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Tony Furton focuses on how benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Tony Furton in Menominee at 906-863-4464 and put the life back in life insurance.
And back at it right here in your Bay Cities radio dial. There's a three-pointer attempted by Nathan Nowak and the miss. And now Jason Whitens has it for the North Central Jets. 7:35 remaining in this contest. Tied up at 35 according to the scoreboard. Now long skip pass left side. 3 on the way. Dawson Bilski got it. He now has 11 points for the Jets across timeline quickly. It is Marcus McKinney for Menominee. And now McKinney tried to run over to Caleb Kleiman, and Bilski jumped in front of it and knocked it out of bounds. Largest lead of the night right now for the North Central Jets, on top by 3, 38-35. The Maroons led it by as much as 8 in the first quarter, but it's kind of been a seesaw battle majority of the way. Tied at 14 at the end of 1, tied at 15 at half, tied at 35 at the end of 3. And Marcus McKinney will get the inbound. And McKinney coming up topside now. He'll drive in and drop back and give it over to Caleb Kleiman to the left wing. Kleiman drives in now on top to Nowak. Adam Nolde to the right wing. Nolde finds lane, pulls up for a baseline jumper for Adam. No good, couldn't get to go, rebounded by North Central. 7 minutes remaining in this contest. Dawson Bilski now across the timeline. The Maroons in a 2-3 zone. Bilski coming up with Marcus McKinney holding on now to Jason Whitens. Back over to Bilski with 6:50 to go in this contest. 3-point lead for the Jets. Their largest of the night, 38-35. Back on top to Cox. Pass down low, knocked away, stolen. It goes over to Adam Nolde. The Maroons now running. They'll slow it down. Adam Nolde across the timeline, center of the floor. Nolde will find a lane. He'll hesitate, drive in, lay on the way, and it's good for Adam Nolde. Good connotation for him. He now has 17 points for the Menominee Maroons. Full court press, man applied by Menominee. They'll break it nicely. These Jets will. Long skip pass, left side controlling it. Seth Pulvis. Pulvis finds Whitens cutting the hole. They're going to say he was fouled on the floor, driving the lane. And they're going to whistle Caleb Kleiman for the Maroons. His first, team's 6th on Menominee. And Seth Pulvis will inbound in front of the Jets bench right now for the Maroons, or for the Jets. And he'll give it over to Bilski. Left side controlling. Now quick release. 3. It's got it. Seth Pulvis gets his first points of the game. A big triple. Lead up to 5 now for the North Central Jets. 41-37. Lead up to 4 rather. Down below to Nolde. Now left side, 3 on the way for Kleiman. Rattled, then it hit the pole on the top of the backboard. Then they call him Matthias. Or Kepka got the steal, but then it goes right back over to the Jets. Thought he had a steal, poked it himself. It should have been Jets ball anyways. Kleiman's miss, bounced up and hit the pole above the backboard. No call there. Morgan Cox, low post left side. Spinning little fadeaway baseline jumper is good. Troy Eckler, nice strong move, gets it to go, and now a timeout called by head coach Peter Pelosi. With the Jets on roll. 43-37, North Central back after this.
Truck Repair has over 25 years of experience to make your repairs fast, easy, and worry-free. With around-the-clock towing, electronic estimating, early drop-off, pick-up, delivery, and the comfort of knowing Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair is an I-Car Gold Class shop, one of only 25 in the state, located on the corner of Highway 64 and 180 in Marinette. Call 715-732-4544. That's 715-732-4544 to get your estimate today. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair. They take the worry out of your collision repair. Stop in at Colonel K's Pasties to get a taste of the UP. Choose from their large variety of delicious homemade pasties, fresh or frozen, homemade soups made daily, coffee of the day, and their amazing soft serve ice cream. Make Colonel K's your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dine in, pick up, or drive through. You can't go wrong when you choose Colonel K's. Colonel K's Pasties, located on 10th Street in Menominee. The friendly food shaped like a smile. Stop in and pick up or drive through today.
And back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. 6-point lead right now for the North Central Jets, 43-37, after a big three-pointer by Seth Pulvis. Now the Maroons will inbound. Caleb Kleiman right in front of the scorer's table to work it in. And it's going to be Menominee's ball. The Jets are saying it's their ball. And the officials don't remember who it was. And Caleb Kleiman was looking inbound. I think he knew it was Jets' ball. Or he knew where to go because he wanted inbound in front of the scorer's table, but it's actually underneath the basket. is where Caleb Kleiman will inbound it from. And it'll be Hunter Haas. Now coming up, Marcus McKinney. And McKinney across timeline quickly. It was a man press and just drop back. McKinney will pick it up and give it to Haas. Haas finds lane. He'll drive in, cut back on the left side. Now to Adam Nolde on the left wing. Nolde will find McKinney to the left corner. McKinney feeds Levi Kemka, low post left side. And Levi will do a move. He'll drive into the lane. They're going to say he was fault on the floor. I think they might whistle this one on Jason Whitens. It's going to be called on Whitens, his third, team's third. On the Jets with 5:23 remaining in this contest. 6-point lead for North Central, 43-37. Nolde to Haas to the right corner. Over to McKinney now to the right wing. Pass over to Nolde. Nolde, three-pointer from the right wing for Adam. Got it! A big triple for Adam Nolde. Nothing but the net there. Nolde now with 20 points for Menominee. 43-40, 3-point Jet lead. Whitens across the timeline now to Seth Pulfus. Back over to Whitens. Whitens working hard against Caleb Kleiman. Good defensive ball by Caleb. He'll pick up his dribble. Kleiman hops on him right in his face. Now over to Troy Ekberg. Into the hands now, Bilski. Bilski with McKinney on him. The Maroons in a 2-3 zone. Under 5 minutes remaining in this contest. 3-point lead for the Jets. Bilski gets a pick. He'll drive the baseline layup on the way up, and it's good. Nice strong move for Dawson Bilski with a few picks set, and he gets in. He now has 13 points. 5-point lead on the way for North Central. Menominee's Marcus McKinney over to Caleb Kleiman. Over left side now, working it into the hands of Hunter Haas. Tight man-to-man defense still applied by the Jets. Adam Nolde between the wheels. Nolde finds lane, a little jump stop for Adam. Pass left side, they're going to call a foul down below on the Jets. As Nolde collided with Dawson Bilski, who tried to draw the charge. And instead of whistle Bilski for his third personal, his fourth team foul. Now off the bench, Bobby Kleiman to replace Morgan Cox for the North Central Jets. 4:32 remaining in this contest. 5-point lead. Right now for the North Central Jets, 45-40. As Nolde looks to inbound it here. Nolde tried to throw it over to Kleiman. It was knocked out of bounds by Jason Whitens. They're going to say Whitens knocked it off of Kleiman, and it will be North Central ball. And then Whitens to inbound. He'll give it into the hands of Pulfus. Pulfus picks up his dribble. Now back over to Whitens. Whitens to Bilski. They'll break the timeline. 4:23 to go. 5-point lead for the Jets. Over to the left side. Around the perimeter, Seth Pulfus. And Pulfus in trouble now to Bilski to the right wing. Bilski finds lane. Now he'll drive in. Now cut right back. On top to Kleiman. That's Bobby Kleiman with McKinney on him. Deep on that left wing is Pulfus. McKinney on Pulfus now. 7 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On top, Seth Pulfus to the free throw line. It's Troy Ekberg. Ekberg spinning on Levi Kemka. Kemka sticks with him. Fires up a shot. No good. Rebound being fought for. Kleiman has rebound. He'll drive right back up there. Misses the finger roll. Rebounded by Adam Nolde. They're running left side. Nolde for the Menominee Maroons. He'll keep it himself. Drive past everybody. They're going to call a charge here. It went in. Nolde is not happy with the call. Young man planted in front of him. Could have went either way. They'll whistle Adam Nolde for the foul. His second personal. Team seventh, but because it's offensive, it's not going to be shooting the bonus. Full court press applied by Menominee. The Jets will break it. Jason Whitens, left side, he'll pull up for a three. No good. Rebound high in there. Marcus McKinney for the board. And McKinney center of the floor. Now head coach Percolosi wants to take a timeout here for his team. Timeout on the floor. 5-point lead for North Central. 3:37 to go. Back after this.
Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust offers a variety of loan programs. Vehicle loans, personal loans, and commercial loans. They do real estate mortgages, offer home equity options, and work with government loan programs. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust is here to serve you in 3 locations: Ludington Street in Marinette, Roosevelt Road in Marinette, and Highway 141 in Crivets. They can show you how to make your banking life easier, save you time, and save you money. Contact them today. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Where can you go to get a bite to eat before or after the game? Dexter's. Dexter's in Menominee has enough seating for the whole team and a menu to fit everyone's taste and appetite. Or call ahead and take your order to go. Dexter's looks forward to seeing you this year. Good luck to all M&M sports participants. Dexter's, located on 10th Avenue in Menominee. Check out their menu online at dextersrestaurantonline.com and like us on Facebook.
And back after this, they're back at it right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM. WHYB, Menominee, Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. 45-40, the North Central Jets on top of the Menominee Maroons after the timeout call by head coach Pete Percolosi. Caleb Kleiman will inbound it to Hunter Haas. He'll give it to McKinney now. So 3.5 to go. Over to Haas, left wing. Haas will dribble out of trouble. He'll give it to Adam Nolde. Nolde will spin. Head fake three for Nolde. He'll drive it, pick up his dribble. Long skip pass over to the right side. It was tipped and nearly stolen, and it was stolen. The Jets have it with Seth Pulfus now to the right side. And Pulvis across the line, past everybody. Bobby Kleiman, head fake once, he'll fire up a two. Noldie didn't touch him, and they called a foul before the young man even shot the ball. And they'll call Adam Noldie for his third personal foul. Into the line, Bobby Kleiman will set things. Bobby Kleiman with 8 points today, shooting to the 8th team foul. And the free throw is good. It's no good, actually. It popped out for Bobby Kleiman. Still a 5-point lead for the Jets. That was the third foul called on Adam Noldie today. Next free throw is good for Bobby Kleiman. 6-point lead coming up here for the Jets. 46-40. McKinney across timeline now to Caleb Kleiman left side. And Kleiman over to Marcus. Marcus looks right. He'll drive to the free throw line. Kick it over to Kleiman. Head fake three for Caleb. Now he'll find a lane. Drive in. Over to Haas. Adam Noldie left wing. Noldie trying to lose Bobby Kleiman. And he does. He'll go over it past him. Shots in the way for Noldie. No good. Rebound being fought for. And the Jets have another board. And across timeline, Troy Eckberg with 2:50 to go. The Maroons running out of steam here. And to Bobby Kleiman, left corner, cut in the hole. Jason Whites. Head fake once for Whites. And he'll lay it in. With the Jets completely pulling away. Now to Adam Noldie to the right wing. On top to Marcus McKinney. McKinney finds lane. Over to Kempka. Layup good. They're going to call it travel on McKinney's dish. Looked pretty to me. But another turnover on the Maroons with the Jets on top by 8 now. 48-42. 36 to go. And now Whitens, left side controlling. Seth Polfus, long skip pass over to Bilski to the right wing. And Bilski, Caleb Kleiman on him. Jason Whitens, right side of the free throw line extended. Cut in the hole, layup on the way. It's Bilski, couldn't get its go. McKinney the rebound. Marcus now running for the Menominee Maroons behind the back, and he had it knocked away. It was stolen, and Jason Whitens goes in for the jump. And now a full timeout call. The 10-point lead for the Jets.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject. I'm State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, and that's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on, by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, serving Wisconsin and Michigan.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Menards is a place to save big money on all your home improvement needs. Whether you're building or remodeling, Menards has everything you need for your home under one roof. From building materials and tools to paint, carpeting, cabinets, and all the finishing touches, you'll find quality products, helpful, friendly service, and delivery 7 days a week. And at Menards, you'll always find the lowest prices and sales, too.
Save big money at Menards.
Well, a 15-5 fourth quarter scoring right now in favor of the North Central Jets as they're on top of the Menominee Maroons now by 10. 50-40 here on your Bay Cities radio dial, your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette. Only points is scored by Adam Noldie, who has 5 for Menominee. Now Marcus McKinney for the Maroons across timeline quickly with 2:07 to go. McKinney has a crossover. He'll kick over to Adam Noldie to the right wing. Noldie finds lane. He'll drive in. Left-handed shot on the way for Noldie. Got it to go. Quick points for Adam Noldie. And now full court press applied by Menominee. Bobby Kleiman has it. Marcus McKinney is working against him. Now coming up to the center of the floor. It's Troy Eckberg. Eckberg, no one picked him up and laid it in. It's good. No one picked up. He went coast to coast. Now Marcus McKinney coming up to the right wing. On top, Caleb Kleiman. And Kleiman between the wheels over to Hunter Haas to the left side. And Hunter Haas now back on top to Caleb Kleiman. He'll give it to Adam Noldie with 96 seconds to go. Noldie for 3, drains it. The deep 3 for Adam Noldie for the Menominee Maroons, who now has 25 points. Jason White's across timeline quickly. Works it over to the left side now. It'll be Bilski. Bilski will drop back between the wheels with 83 seconds to go. Haas picks him up. Bilski trying to stick with him. And now Adam Noldie is going to be on Bilski. He'll zip it down below. Eckberg, good. And now a timeout called with 1:12 to go, and it's a 9-point lead from the North Central Jets. Timeout down to the floor. We'll take a quick one as well back after this.
Menza and Zach, your local Tempstar dealer. Experts in heating, cooling, and sheet metal. Fully insured in Michigan and Wisconsin for your residential, commercial, and light industrial needs. Serving all brands, installation in new construction and remodels, along with preventative furnace and air conditioner maintenance. 24-hour emergency service available. Check out their website to see a full list of services offered at menzaandzack.com. Located at 60 Water Street in Marinette.
Well, a 9-point lead right now for the North Central Jets, 54-45 right here in your Bay Cities Radio down. The Maroons need to get a stop. Can't keep trading baskets right now as time is winding down with about 90 seconds left. Maybe a little bit less than that. They don't have the time up there in the clock right now. They count down the timeout. I'd like to thank Bayside Motorsports as they specialize in performance work and aftermarket accessories to keep motorcycle, ATV, or snowmobiles running at the top of their game. Best of luck from Bayside Motorsports in Swamico. And if you're looking for a new set of wheels, check out Riverside Auto, located on Highway 64 in Marinette. Whether it's a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, they will have the perfect car for you. A minute 12 remaining. 9-point Jet lead, 54-45. 10 points this quarter for Adam Nolde. He has 25 overall in this contest. And so Kleiman will give it to McKinney. And McKinney across timeline quickly. He'll take it to the top of the key. He'll spin to the right wing now. Give it to Adam Nolde, and it was knocked away, stolen. Nolde drove baseline. I don't know if he got the ball or not, and they'll call a quick foul. Hunter Haas falls Jason White, and they'll send him to the line. Need to stop the clock here. So Hunter Haas picking up his third personal. The 9th and team foul on Menominee. And Jason Whiten's to the line to shoot a 1-1. He's 1 of 2 tonight. He's got 13 points overall. And to the lines, Whitens will set things with 63 seconds remaining. So Jason Whitens to the line. He'll square and release, and it is good. With that, he'll earn another one. So 14 points now for Jason Whitens, and it's a 10-point lead for North Central. And the next free throw on the way, and it's also good for Jason Whitens to increase lead to 11. McKinney over to Nolde to the right corner. Nolde back on top to McKinney. McKinney finds lane. Now back over to Nolde. Quick release three for Adam Nolde, and it's no good but a foul called. I don't know if it's on the three-pointer or while it was in the air. A push off. Oh, no, they're going to say Adam Nolde was fouled by Bobby Kleiman. And Nolde will go to the line and shoot 3 free throws for the Menominee Maroons, where he hasn't shot one yet this evening. Robert Mann will check in after the second free throw by Nolde. They'll square and release, and the first one is good for Adam to make the first. And Nolde to the line for another one. It's now a 10-point lead for the Jets, 56-46. Nolde's second free throw is also good. Robert Mann in to replace Levi Kempka. Now Nolde to the line for the next one. A 9-point lead currently for North Central. Well, Adam Nolde. His next free throw is also good, so Nolde makes all 3. Full court press applied. And they're trying to trap Jason Whitens. The Whitens will go out of the trap to the right side. It's not good. It's stolen by Marcus McKinney. McKinney, the Maroons are down by 8. McKinney kicks it over to Haas. Haas to the right side, down to Marcus McKinney. McKinney to the free throw line, over to Kleiman. Kleiman for 3, left corner. Rimmed out, no good. Real be a fall for Bobby Kleiman has it for the Jets. Kleiman threw it over to Kleiman. Caleb Kleiman for the steal. It's Robert Mann now. Mann muscles it up, no good. Haas the rebound. Haas goes back up strong. Missed the bunny. Bobby Kleiman got it to go, and Kleiman is fouled. 26 seconds to go. Menominee was down by 8, and they couldn't seem to finish on the bunny. A little melee below underneath the basket. And Hunter Haas picking up his 4th personal foul. With 26 seconds to go, Bobby Kleiman to the line to shoot 2 because it's double bonus time. It's 9 points for Bobby Kleiman today. 56-48, 8-point lead right now for North Central. And Bobby Kleiman to the line. They'll square and release and make the first free throw. 10 points now for Bobby. Levi Kempka to enter. Robert Mann to exit. 26 seconds remaining. And Kleiman's next free throw is up, and this one is good. McKinney across timeline quickly for the Maroons. He'll do a crossover, and he was fouled to try to drive into the lane. And a whistle Dawson Bilski for his 4th personal, the 6th team foul. Coming up on the Jets with 22 seconds remaining. Nolde looking at inbound. They'll throw it high to Marcus McKinney. Over to Caleb Kleiman. They rotate things with 19 seconds to go. Nolde for 3, left corner for the Maroons. Rimmed out, no good. Kempka the rebound. Over to Kleiman. Kleiman for 3, right elbow. It's no good as well. Nolde is trailed. Does not go. The tip does not go. Rebounded by the Jets. And they're going to foul Dawson Bilski. And Bilski will walk on the other side of the floor to shoot some free throws. And I think it's going to be Caleb Kleiman picking up the foul. And Bilski to the line with 7.9 seconds to go and a 10-point lead for the Jets. And to the line, Bilski. And it's good. Jets making their free throws on the stretch here. He's got 14 points now. Dawson Bilski does lead up to 11. Yeah, only 5 points. It was a 15-5 run for the Jets to put this one away as it was tied the length of the game. Next free throw was good. Nolde has it. Nolde pulls up for 3 from the right wing, and he bricked it off. The Jets get the rebound. They're just going to let time expire here. So a 12-point victory for the North Central Jets. The Maroons came out on fire. Just couldn't seem to keep up with North Central. And we'll take a quick break and come back with the post-game show after this near Bay City's radio dial. Again, final 60-48 North Central.
Hi, this is Paul, CEO of the Menominee County Federal Credit Union. We're proud to sponsor high school sports on Bay City's radio, and we encourage all of you to support high school athletics as well. We know there's no better way for our young people to learn the lessons of life than by competing in sports. The Menominee County Federal Credit Union, where you dream the dream, will help make it come true, with locations in Powers, Kearney, Stevenson, and Menominee. Persons living or working in Marinette and Menominee counties are eligible for membership.
Find your next truck at Kane, the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay for 2015. From the most dependable full-size pickups on the road, Kane delivers Silverado. Or the most advanced pickup ever, Kane delivers Sierra. Right now, visit Kane in Marinette or O'Connell to enter the Chevrolet Packers Ultimate Fan Sweepstakes. Win a 2016 Chevrolet and other great prizes. Over 300 quality vehicles at KaneGM.com, O'Connell, and Marinette.
Bayside Motorsports and Cycle is your full-line service destination, servicing most makes and models of ATVs and motorcycles, from a simple tune-up and oil change to major engine overhauls. Their expanded service department will have you back on your machine fast. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle also specializes in motorcycle and ATV performance work to keep you a step above your competition. Ask about their service specials. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle in Green Bay or at BaysideMotorsports.com.
Go west on 180 at the holiday to save on cars and trucks every day. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive west on 180 to the riverside. You get to the roundabout, make sure you yield. Don't go straight cause it's all cornfields. Just turn left when you see that sign. Come on in to Riverside. We'll find what you're looking for. Just show up at our front door. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck. No overhead seats, you big bucks, come take a ride. If you dare, out with the cows in the country air. You save big money on your next ride when you see your friends at Riverside. From the west, take 64 until you get to our front door in Marinette. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. One way or another, get to Riverside. One way or another, get to Riverside.
Right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB. Menominee and Marinette and BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner along with you from Powers, Michigan, North Central. The North Central Jets defeat the Menominee Maroons 60-48. All right, let you know how we got here. Let's start off first with the home team tonight, the North Central Jets, the victorious Jets. Well, they spread it around very nicely. Dawson Bilski with 15, Jason Whitens with 15, 11 for Bobby Kleiman, 10 tonight for Troy Eckberg, 4 this evening for Morgan Cox, 3 for Seth Polfus, and 2 for Marcus Kraczynski. Let's take a look at the Menominee Maroons. For the Maroons, 48 points, 28 points this evening for Adam Nolde, 7 for Hunter Haas, then 4 apiece for Marcus McKenney, Tanner Mathias, and Levi Kempka. Again, the final score, 48-60 in favor of the North Central Jets. The Jets will take on Superior Central coming up on January 5th, while the Menominee Maroons are going to be hosting Marinette December 30th for a 6 o'clock start. Yes, head coach P. Percolosi is making the trip up here to join me here. Got the headphones on. They're probably a little messed up. All right, head coach has it. Hey, coach, thanks for coming up here and joining me here.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, final score 60-48. Held with them for 3 quarters. They went on a run 15-5 in the fourth quarter. The only person scoring in the fourth was Adam Nolby. It looks like that guy's got a little bit timid. No one else wanted to pull the trigger in the fourth quarter.
Right, and no one else could hit a shot.
Yeah.
So, I thought down in the fourth quarter we had some defensive breakdowns where they got some easy baskets.
Yeah, it's exactly what it was.
The difference of the game was the last 4 minutes.
Well, that's exactly what the last 4 minutes were. The easy ones down below, just quick cuts. Next thing you know, they're banging them in, and they spread the scoring around a lot. Again, you held with them, though, for the first 3 quarters, tied to the first, tied to the second, tied to the third, but then in the fourth quarter, things just kind of fell apart.
I think we had a 5-point lead or a 4-point lead in the third here for a while.
Yeah, in the third quarter, you had a 5-point lead, 8-point lead on 1 point of the game, but then just a few miscues, and they did not screw up. There was 1 point in the game where it was a turnover, and a turnover, and then after that, they did not have a turnover, and it seemed like they didn't miss a shot in the final few minutes of the game, and you guys had a few miscues, and that's how the pull-away happened.
We did, and most of the miscues came on the defensive end. When they got that 5-point lead, we started extending a little bit also. You have to. And, our effort was just tremendous. We moved Adam back to the 2 spot tonight, and he looked very, very comfortable there, as you could tell.
Yeah.
We took a few ill-advised shots when they were making their run, and that's where we have to learn that, when a team makes a run at you, you have to execute, not force things. And Adam took a tough one there, and then Marcus, bad decision. And we have to learn to make the extra pass, and we have to work on that.
Yeah, something to work on. You got to remember, everyone back home, this is only your 4th game of the season. Your 3 losses against the toughest competition that you're going to see all season long.
Well, I hope they're tough. I hope no one else is tougher than North Central. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. But, I look at North Central, and then you look at Southern Door. Southern Door was really good.
Yeah. I wish I would have seen that one. I missed that one, but you hear a lot about them. Then, of course, everyone hears about North Central. I was really looking forward to this game. Wish it was actually just a little bit later in the season to get a little bit more excited, with the record-wise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But either way, you played tonight up here, a tough environment, and their fans, we talk about the pregame, they love the basketball.
They do, and it was a full house, and, we ran a little bit different defense. We ran a little 2-3, and we extended it, and really gave them a lot of fits. I mean, they struggled with it. They had quite a few unforced turnovers, and we were very active in talking in it.
I really liked your defense in the first 3 quarters. It was actually, the whole ballgame was actually really fun to watch. The first 3 quarters going both ways. The Stars shine in this one. The good players picked up. They made some baskets on both sides. They made some, and you guys made some, and both teams hung with each other. It's actually probably good competition for North Central to play you guys. And you hung with them, and in the end, they just pulled away and got the victory.
They did. That's their experience in playing on their home court. I would say 10 to 15 points home court, and I really believe that. But if we would have strung 32 minutes instead of 28 minutes, because about the 4-minute mark left, we really broke down defensively, and they got to the front of the rim pretty easy.
Yeah, they sure did, and they capitalized on them. There's a few melees. You had opportunities down below. It just didn't go your way tonight, but in the end, hopefully those calls will go your way as we head into the season.
I hope so. It doesn't get any easier. We got Marinette coming, and then we got Pesh to go. So, we'll be home for the next, I think, 4 games.
I tell you the truth,
I'm not sure.
But we need to have some home games. I haven't actually been at home yet watching you guys. Yeah. Home against Marinette, Pescio, Escanaba, and then home against Marquette. We're going to keep Adam at the 2 spot, and we went with a little different rotation. We put Caleb at the 4, and we brought Nathan Nowak in at the 4 sub. Mm-hmm.
And I thought Tanner, for just his second action, played a lot better tonight than he did the first night.
Tanner off the bench.
He had some good minutes tonight, and then he got tired and had a few, tired falls and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, after a while, he'll get used to playing basketball, and, second half of the season, things will turn around. Well, for him, you guys will all be ready at full strength come the second half of the season. I know we're only 4 games in now, but lots to regroup and look forward to.
So we have a short practice tomorrow, and then, the holidays come, that kind of breaks things up. All of a sudden, you're starting back
That's exactly
from zero, but we'll have a practice tomorrow and a practice on Wednesday. These Monday games still confuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're off, Christmas Eve day until the following Sunday. So.
All right. Well, sounds good, Coach. Why don't you enjoy your holiday?
Yeah.
Have a
you
good
too.
Christmas, and I'll see you
afterwards. Okay, good seeing you.
All right, seeing you, Coach. Head Coach Pete Percolosi joining me here in the post-game show. So thanks out to him, and happy holidays to him and all of the Menominee Maroons here. As we'll be heading into Christmas, and they will not have a game until December 30th, and they take on the Marinette Marines at home. As he said it, they host Marinette, then they host Pescio, and then Escanaba and Marquette. Again, Adam Nolde, 28 points tonight for the Menominee Maroons, leading all scorers. For North Central Jets, 15 for Dawson Bilski and 15 for Jason Weiss. Final score here, 60-48. The North Central Jets defeat the Menominee Maroons. Last we heard from the girls' game, Menominee Marinette girls' game. Catch it on WAGN AM 1340. Last I heard is the Menominee Maroons were on top by 8 in girls' basketball action. The Maroon Junior Varsity boys lost tonight, 65-30, and again the varsity score 60-48. North Central over Menominee as well. Hey, thank you to Joey Callow back in the studio for putting me on the air. Good job as always, Joey. You have yourself happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody listening, and then we'll be back on the air for the M&M game December 30th, where the Menominee Maroons will host the Marinette Marines. I'm Josh Kellner. Have yourself a good one. I'll talk to you next time again right here on your Bay Cities radio dial.
Menominee Maroon sports broadcasts are brought to you by North Honda Motorsports, Esser Glass, Bayshore Credit Union, Riverside Auto, State Farm Insurance, Tony Furton Agent, Prestige Auto Body, Colonel K's Pasties, Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Brent Narrett Agent, Dexter's, Menominee County Federal Credit Union, Menards, Advanced Motors, Peshtigo National Bank, Menza and Zach Heating and Cooling, Kane Chevrolet Buick GMC, and Bayside Motorsports.